welcome to the video. This morning I have my first really big high mileage speed workout. So this is gonna be around 14 miles, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for it, a little intimidated, but that's a good thing. These workouts are crucial, and so we're really starting to get into the heat of marathon training now. We're about 10 weeks out from the marathon, and I'm back in Arizona. So sorry I've been a little MIA recently. Past couple weeks I've just been traveling, been on family vacation, just been hectic. I moved back to Arizona yesterday, so we're back. You know it's Arizona when it's 6:42 in the morning and it's already like 85 degrees, so back to the heat, but I'm excited for it. We got a great workout that I'm gonna knock out here, but before that, you already know the drill at this point. Pre-run fit check. First up on feet, I have the brand new Vaporfly 3s. I've had the version 2s, but these already, from wearing them just a little bit, much more comfortable. I mean, look at these things. Beautiful. These are probably gonna be my race day shoes. Then I have the Nike half tights, as always, Lululemon Fast and Free tank top, and I'm strapped with my energy gels. Then of course I have the Coros Pace 2. And you also know we're back in Arizona because we got Sophie whipping around on the e-bike. Let's get it. All right, so for this workout, we first have a 2-mile warm-up, followed by 6 minutes at a 7:20 pace. So just gonna knock out this warm-up and then just take it increments at a time. That's like the way to get through these hard, long speed workouts, is just only think, what you have right in front of you. So right now I have a 2-mile warm-up. That's all I'm worried about. If not, it overwhelms you and it's just no, it sucks. But all right, let's get into it. It is good to be back in Arizona. I feel so good. I've been training in Kansas in the Midwest and just humidity and just disgustingness for the past 2 months. So being back here early in the morning, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but there's no humidity and that makes a world of difference. So I feel strangely good about this run, but it's gonna be a tough one, I know that. All right, so 2-mile warm-up complete. Now we're just grinding out 6 miles at a 7:20 pace. All right, 6 miles at 7:20 pace is complete. I actually ran those a little bit faster, which felt good. Ran them about 7:10, 7:15. So now we just have a 3-mile jog, and then we're going into 4 800-meter repeats with a 1.5 minute rest in between. So still got some more work to do, but so far 8.5 miles in, feeling good. All right, so 800-meter repeats complete. Now we have 2 miles at a 7:15 pace. We're about 11 miles in, so getting tired. First goo down the hatch. All right, we're 13 miles in. Now I have a 2-mile cool down, but I'm gonna wear these bad boys for the cool down because my legs are fried right now. So 2 more miles and then we're done with the workout. Let's get it.
knocking back some BPN electrolytes. Code NICO15 if you want to save 15%. I'll have a link in my description. Click that link, use my code. Best thing for summer runs, electrolytes. Okay, two things. First, I gotta take a dump. Two, I'm jumping in the pool. The best thing about Arizona houses is the pool. Every house is a pool. The best thing ever is just to jump in and just like float and have like all the weight off your legs. We are officially 9 weeks out from the Chicago Marathon, and I'm not gonna lie, this past week has been probably the toughest week for me, just mentally getting through these runs. I've been doing a lot of traveling, was on a family vacation, but there's no real excuse. It's like you just have to find times to fit in your runs. Like everyone's got busy schedules, but it's just about making it work, getting in the miles. But today's speed workout, I will admit I was the most like nervous and just dreading this workout for the past week, but it ended up being the best workout and just run I've had probably this whole prep, just from a standpoint of like, it was just a big confidence booster. And to recap the workout, I'll put it here on the screen, but it was a 2-mile warm-up at an easy pace, followed by 6 miles at a 7:20 pace, but I actually was feeling really good. I hit a lot of those miles at like 7:15 to 7:10 paces. So then after that, I went into 3 minutes, just easy pace jog, and then transitioned into 4 800-meter repeats with a 1.5 minute rests in between. And so that's when things started to get really challenging because I was already 8 miles deep and then I was just starting 800-meter repeats. But after those 4 800-meter repeats, went into 2 miles at a 7:15 pace. That was the hardest part of the workout, was those 2 miles at that pace. But then after that, I switched into my New Balances because my Nikes were starting to hurt my feet a little bit, and then did a 2-mile cool down. So that was 15 miles, amazing workout. This is hard, this stuff is hard, this marathon prep is hard, but that's what makes it just so worth it in the end, because, you know, ultimately like crossing that finish line is the goal. But the reason I named this series The Journey to Sub 3, and I've talked about this a lot, but it really is about the journey. No matter the outcome, just these miles are the miles you'll look back to when you're, you know, done with your marathon. And these are the moments you'll remember, and they're the things that are gonna keep you, you know, pushing through your marathon. And so, good workout. Gonna enjoy the rest of the day. I don't know. I'm gonna show you what I eat, what I do, the usual. First try. Let's go! Oh, my legs. All right, so for breakfast, we have this beautiful breakfast sandwich here. We got like a grid of bacon, a nice little egg, some avocado, and some hot sauce.
My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on upping. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun. Whoa, lie in the sun.
All right, so next up on the agenda is to kind of set up my new room. I moved into a new house this year, so I have 1 semester left of college to finish up, and so right now my dad and girlfriend are helping me set up everything. So I'm gonna do a little montage of me setting this place up.
Whoa, I just wanna lie in the sun. Yeah, lie in the sun. My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun.
All right, so it's a few days after that clip you just saw, but my room's actually finally put together, so I'm just gonna show you real quick. So we have a closet that's actually full. Got my running shoes and other shoes, dresser, bed, blackout curtains because it's ridiculously hot.
YouTube plaque, editing setup, chair, fan, hanger. All right, back to the video. All right, so for lunch, went to Salad and Go and got a buffalo chicken wrap. It's pretty girthy. Also got non-frozen, frozen lemonade here. I'm like a buffalo chicken fiend. I feel like I love anything buffalo chicken. You could literally like shoot a crow and drizzle buffalo sauce on it, and I would not know the difference. It would taste amazing. I don't know why a crow was the first thing I thought of, but I'm just thinking of like a rank bird. All right, I want to talk about the Vaporfly 3s for a second. As you saw earlier, I took these for the first little spin today during the 15-mile workout. And I used to have the version 2s of these shoes last summer when I was looking for like race shoes. I got the version 2s, and I remember putting those on for the first time. The first time I ever stepped into like a carbon-plated race shoe. I was like, these things are the greatest shoe ever. But the version 3s are significantly better. First of all, the upper. It is literally just one piece of fabric. You can see my hands, but it's strong. Like you would think it would feel weak and flimsy, but it's a strong piece of mesh with a lot of airflow. It sucks when you're running and your foot just feels like it's baking at 400 degrees in an oven. These shoes keep your feet cool the whole time, so I really like that about these shoes. They feel snug like a sock with a lot of airflow throughout. I also really like these ribbed laces. That's kind of a small feature that not a lot of people notice, but these ribbed laces make sure that when you tie them, they're not going to come untied. And now onto the sole, which is a big, and probably the biggest improvement from the version 2s to the version 3s. The version 2 sole, you know, kind of same size, but they were much more firm and just harder. So when you run those long miles, it hurts your legs a lot more. Like at least for me, when I would run in the version 2s after 10 miles or so, my legs were kind of killing. But these soles are much improved. They're much softer and squishier. And I don't know like what they did to change that. All I know is wearing these shoes feels a lot more comfortable. And I mean, like last but not least, look at this colorway. This has to be the most beautiful shoe I've ever worn on a run. I mean, this is insane to look at. I love these. That's my review of the Vaporfly 3s. I highly recommend them. They are expensive, but they're for race day and speed work. And yeah, I give these a 9.67 out of 10. Alright, so I just finished up dinner, had a wedge salad, pork, potatoes, it was delicious. But now, to end the evening, I'm super pumped because I'm going to an NF concert. Been to 2 of his concerts. Here's me with NF like 6 years ago. Super pumped, got the merch on. Bought these tickets a long time ago, so I'm excited to end the evening watching NF. Alright, just got back from the concert. Apparently this was NF's biggest concert like ever. So that was awesome to be a part of. I've listened to NF and been a fan since like, I don't know, 2015, 2016, so for like 8 years or so. So had a great night, got back, had a Trader Joseph's ice cream sandwich, which was amazing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing a day in my life training and eating. Marathon prep is getting real. We're at the point now where things are starting to pick up. I spent the last 2.5 months kind of building the base, and now for the next 2 months, it's all about adding mileage, adding speed work, and really honing in on everything, and it's tough. I'm kind of at the point where, you know, I really got to lock in and commit, because the next 2 months are going to be intense, and I hope you all join me for the rest of the journey. We're getting after it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or topics you want to see me make a video on, drop them in the comments, because I'll be reading through those, and who knows, maybe I'll choose your topic to make a video on. But with that being said, I'm going to bed. I will see you all in the next video.